YouTube, and Twitter.
Out now on all leading digital platforms: iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Google Play, and so on. Get your copy now. The brand new single by Dixie Peach, Crazy Love, on the Padlock Rhythm. Out now.
7 days,
Get
7
yourself a
nights,
copy. Get yourself a copy.
365 days of the year. I'm here with you, 'cause our love's so true. Baby, so long, baby, and I'm still here. Baby,
Choice FM UK. I'm a black man, I'm an African.
Grammy nominated and one of the UK's most dominant MCs from back in the 80s, releases his new album, I'm an African, by Tupa Irie. 16 bangers of lyrical fire touching all genres. Tracks like I'm an African, Flatfoot Hustle, Talk Like Coffee, Hearts Like Fire, and many more. Collaborations with the...
Right, welcome people. So I've got a special guest here, up and coming artist, goes by the name of Beenie G, aka Lion Star,
aka Black Lion King.
aka Black Lion King. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Right, so let's get into it.
Right.
So where did you get the name Beenie G from?
Alright, so a good question still, but quick and fast, the quick story. Beanie obviously means little or small or young, so to speak. Yeah. So I got the name Beanie from obviously starting out young in the music industry, Zine. And then the G now basically stands for three things. So my last name is Graham, that starts with G. When I first came to the UK, I was part of a, let's call it a family or a crew then. We used to call ourselves Yardy Massive. I used to go on like we had some little gangster and thing at the time. So G for gangster. And then what really brought me the first buzz then in music was being in Greenhouse in Jamaica. I went to a school called Arden High School. I wrote a cheer for them that basically made them win the cheerleading competition and sports day. So Greenhouse we say. So Green, Graham and Gangster, so we just say, we just shorten it and say G. So add the Beanie and the G.
Okay. You know what? I was gonna ask you what the name means, but you say you already explained it, so you're gonna ask you that question. Right.
Excuse me.
So at what age did you start music?
Well, the proper answer would be born doing music, you know. You see me? Because mom was a singer, dad used to play the drums from in the army and so forth. But in reality, if we're talking about like when I wrote my first song, it would probably be like age 9.
Right, okay.
Yeah, from like primary school, prep school days in Jamaica. Yeah, like that's when I wrote my first song still. But in terms of the first record, it would be when I was about 13.
Right,
So year 9.
Okay, so it's like the music runs in the family.
Definitely.
Right, okay. So, who inspired you to do music?
Alright, so my inspiration in music really, my biggest inspiration is life itself.
Right.
To tell you the honest truth. So, like, we might be here now just having a reasoning here, and you might say something, and I might find that interesting. I'm going to say, yo, you know, say the word where Kyzz just used interesting, or I might be driving, and I see something interesting happening on the road.
Right.
Or my mom might say something, that's, or my grandma, you know, grandparents like to say things that sound a bit hilarious to us.
Yeah.
So my grandma might say something, or a scenario might happen, and I'm like, wow, you know, say that sound, the word they sound hilarious, or the word they make me laugh, I'm going to put it to music.
Right,
So my biggest inspiration really is life, to tell you the honest truth.
Okay.
Straight.
So, who would you say is your favorite artist of all time and why? It can be multiple, doesn't have to be one.
Alright, so my most influential and favorite artist of all time, everybody know this, Tupac Shakur.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, even though I'm a dancehall artist and I respect a whole lot of dancehall, you know what I mean, and reggae people, I can't even start to name them from Bob Marley forward straight back to where we are now. But overall, I'd have to say Tupac still, no joke.
Ooh, yeah, because he's at the top. Like, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah, definitely. And
Of
it's not even
course.
just the musical part for Tupac, but it's the mind and the wisdom that he had and
Right.
the pro-blackness, you see me, with his mom being a Black Panther and so forth, and also the realness of the music, as somebody where, you know, him have the gangster aspect to him, have the philosophical aspect, you have the pro-woman aspect, you know what I mean? So he was just a well-rounded artist and individual, man. So
It was like he was ahead of his time.
100%.
You get me? Yeah,
100%.
definitely,
Yeah.
man, definitely. So, if you had to, what would you say is your favorite song by Tupac Shakur? Or
Man,
it can be
I've got-
multiple.
I've got a lot, man, but I'd probably say the one that when I heard it the most, literally tears full my eye, was Dear Mama, because I felt like he was singing about me.
Yeah.
Because I've got a little sister, I've got a mom, you know what I mean? You know, the part where it says, even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. Me and my dad me and my sister have different mom as well and so forth. So have different dads. So a lot of what he was saying in the song, I could relate to it, you know what I mean? I could
Right.
feel his pain, I could feel the love for his mom.
Yeah.
I don't know, me love my mom. So, yeah,
Definitely.
man, Dear Mama, definitely, that one hit. Deep, isn't
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I hear you. So, as you do music, who would you most want to collaborate with? It can be multiple artists again, like who?
All right. So good question. Still, what do you mean, like from the UK or like
It could
Jamaica?
be anywhere, Jamaica, UK, anywhere.
Do you know what it is? Maybe a few years ago, I would have been very quick to give you an answer directly.
Yeah.
But now, because I'm building my brand, I'm building my my
Right.
craft, and the brand Beenie G, the brand Lion Style.
Right.
I wouldn't really say I've got a particular artist that I'd like to
Okay.
collaborate with. However, you know what I mean, there's artists that I respect from, all right, for example, Burna Boy. He's my favorite Afrobeat artist right now. I respect him. I think he's got a good style.
Yeah.
I'll definitely collaborate with Burna Boy. You know what I mean? If the opportunity came.
Right.
In dancehall itself, man, there's loads, man. Anybody who want to work with me, as long as it makes sense, I work with them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burna Boy, he's hard. He's a good Afrobeat
Straight.
artist still.
Yeah, versatile as well. Very versatile.
100%. So, out of all of your songs, so I'm gonna name a few. You got Zum Zum Flow,
Yeah.
Street Party, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Street
super.
Party,
Yeah.
Education,
Yeah.
Addicted. Now
Yeah,
we're
man,
gonna
do
talk.
research, man.
Yeah, now we're gonna talk about that track during the interview.
Yeah.
So, which one would you say is your favorite song that you've made? Again, it can be multiple. It doesn't have to be one.
You know, some have a special place in my heart for all of my song them. Tell you the honest truth. But if you ask me for pick one, I like Holiday.
Okay,
There's a record I got called Holiday. It's me featuring Sio Soprano. Big up Sio, my Dunkirk brother.
Yeah, big up.
The reason why I like Holiday is because the style and the flow that I done on Holiday is different. It's kind of like a more international appeal. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And it's kind of different from what people would really hear from Beenie G, because you know I'm more like a hardcore dancehall artist. But Holiday kind of give that different style to it. So I like Holiday, but I love all of my songs them. See?
Right. Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
So, out of all of the songs that you've made, which one would you have to say was the difficult one for you to write or for you to do?
All right. Well, in terms of songs and difficulty, to be honest, none of the songs was difficult, you know, because I say music to me forward as a natural thing. So, to be honest, I'm thinking deep now. I can't really say any of the songs was difficult as such, you know, because it's just a matter of just me hearing the rhythm. Usually what I do is I ask the producer what's the name of the rhythm as well. So a lot of my songs actually is named after the rhythm. For example, Waterfront,
Okay.
the rhythm name Waterfront Rhythm.
Oh,
So
right.
we just build a song named Waterfront. I have a song named Time Bomb, the rhythm name Time Bomb.
Oh,
So we
right.
just build the song named Time Bomb.
Interesting.
You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
Yeah.
Jaw rhythm. Or I say move your hand from your jaw. Alright, the song name Invertebrate, but me still incorporate
Right.
the name of the rhythm in it.
Right.
Reputation, the rhythm name Street Rhythm. I'm say, girl, your reputation good a road and your name good a street. You see me?
Yeah.
So, to me, music just forward natural, my bro. So, nothing really hard about it. So, it's not hard for me to make a song.
Right.
No, bro. Yeah, man.
Right. Okay. So, Now we need to talk about your latest track, Addicted.
Yeah.
How did that tune come about? Like, where was you when you thought of the idea? You know what? I'm gonna make a track called Addicted. Like, where was you when you thought of the idea of making that track?
All right. So with Addicted now, yeah. First of all, big up Zebby Lion. Big up Zebby Lion. Zebby Lion are the producer for Addicted. Zebby Lion sent me the rhythm, yeah, a few months prior, and now he sent me 2 rhythms. And it's like, me listen to the first one, cause me a bit honest now, you know, people. Me listen to the first one, me never like it, so it's like, me never listen to the second rhythm.
Right.
And then I seen him in a party and he's like, yo, Beenie G, what go on? And I voice the rhythm them, bro, and me I say, brother, you know, say, me listen to the first one and he's like, but me not listen to the second one yet. Anyway, I go home and I listen to the second, and I say, yo, the rhythm I play in my background, yeah. I was like, this hard, bro.
Trust me.
The first thing that came to mind was it remind me of the Mother record.
I said the same thing.
You said the same
I said
thing,
the
right?
same thing.
Yeah, remind me of the
same
Mother
thing.
record.
Come out, yeah.
And me, so
the
me I
same
say,
thing.
yo, and that song's a banger.
Bad.
You see me?
Bad, definitely.
So me say, yo, all right. I need to forward with my own original version of that, inspired by that, but still different.
Right, right.
So I went right away. Again, I asked him what's the name of the rhythm. The rhythm name Addicted.
Right, right.
You see me? So naturally, we just build a song named Addicted. You see me? So the rest was just history, bro. Big up Jaisha as well. Little Miss. She was with me in the car. She's the lady that harmonized the record.
Right,
She
right.
was with me in the car when I was building it, bro. And while when me a freestyle, she started to some harmonies and me I say, yo, that sound back.
Right.
That need for doing the record as well. And the rest is history, bro. I built the whole song in about half an hour.
Half an hour?
Half
Wow.
an hour, bro. No joke.
Wow. No, honestly, man, big up yourself on that track, man. I'm telling you, when that track goes big, I'm telling you, all of the girls gonna go crazy. I'm telling you.
Respect, man, bro. And big up you as well, because you premiere it, isn't it?
No, thank you, man. I
Big up yourself.
appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. So, do you have any new music coming out this year? You plan to make an EP or an album? Like, what's next for you?
All right, good question. So, I've had a body of work here that I've kind of been, it was finished, and then I said, nah, I need to add this to it, I need to add that to it, because I'm trying to make this body of work almost perfect.
Right.
The body of work is called The Rise of the Black Lion King, okay? It's gonna be my, how should I put it, my premiere EP, so to speak. I can't say it's the first body of work that I put out, because I put out mixtapes before in the past.
Right.
See me, if you check my YouTube, you have Beenie G and the Black. Sorry, you have I Am Beenie G, the lyrical mixtape. From the day of school, you have Yardy Massive Rise Again, Beenie G and the Black. So I've got about 3 different body of works out there.
Right, right.
See me, and obviously enough singles as well. But the Rise of the Black Lion King EP, people, I'm telling you, look out for that one because it's gonna be crazy. Brand new songs, and as the title says, Rise of the Black Lion King.
Right.
So it's like me I talk about a growth within Beenie G, you see me? And a growth within the artist. So then one of them can probably expect it towards the latter part of this year or maybe early next year.
Okay, you heard it. Right here we got Beenie G in the studio, Trace FM UK, you know the vibes. So, what would you say is the most difficult thing about being an artist? Like, I would say up and coming artist.
Yeah. Alright. You see, even with the up and coming thing now, it's kind of challenging because on one hand, because I've been doing music now from like school days, so easily over 10 years. Cause I left school in 2010.
Okay.
See me?
Yeah.
So, and I went to uni, and I done music in uni. So I done music and arts management.
Right,
So
right.
man not just sing, songwrite, but actually know. Or I went to him for have an understanding of the business side of the music.
Right.
Because I have music business. And a lot of people don't understand the music business side.
True.
So I make sure I'm going to educate myself on that. I still not know everything, but I know a
But you
decent
know.
amount.
Yeah.
So a lot of people would see me now as an artist where I'm big already. But I always tell them, say, no, I'm not boss yet. Because me I gonna know when my boss.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you're boss, there's certain standard and caliber of life where you live. So people might see me, doing interviews like these, hear my song on radio, and them say, yo, Beenie G, but nah, me still dep on the path
Right.
to find where I'm supposed to go. See? But for answer your question, answer your question, what the most difficult part? Boy, it come with its challenges, you know. Not gonna lie to you. But I would say the balance sometimes. To balance the artist life and being like Mick or Graham, the father, or the son, or the partner, whatever it is, sometimes that's challenging because the music consume me more while, bro. You see me?
Yeah.
Like it take up a lot of my time. So that when I say the biggest challenge, that just to find that balance.
Okay.
When I know say, yeah, when we can sign off and be the family man. Because right now, hungry feet, you see me?
Yeah,
so
of course.
24/7.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the easiest thing now of an artist?
The easiest thing to perform, to find lyrics.
Right.
That easy. I was in a party earlier, like last night, and me did and I live in West London. A lot of people don't know. People think that I'm from South, I'm from East, I don't know where it go. But I live in West London, right? I was in an event in Northwest earlier, and the music reached me away and I hear the selector play a rhythm, and it's like, me just have to go and touch the fire-phone.
Yeah.
I show my people when I walk up for them, they don't see me in a while, and I feel the vibes, and
yeah.
I do a quick little thing, I speak like 16 bars, mash up the party.
Right. Good.
So the performance part, that easy to me because like me is a natural performer. And
Right,
something
right.
I love, you see me?
Yeah. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yes, sir,
So, from all of the performances that you've performed, which one would you have to say is your favorite performance that you've done?
That's a tricky one, bro. I performed bare times, you know, even this year already.
Yeah.
But what I would say, alright, so there's a platform in Jamaica called Boombox, yeah?
Yeah.
Big up Harry Toddler, big up Rest in Peace Boom Dynamite. You see me, big up General B. It's a platform for like upcoming talented artists and even artists that's boss already, yeah. That was created by these legends in Jamaica. So it was kept on every Friday. They started it during the lockdown, and it was, you know, these lives when bare artists were passed. They say it was started in Jamaica, but it was a big thing. Anyway, long story short, I went to Jamaica in February. My uncle passed away, so I went for the funeral.
Rest in peace to your
Rest in peace, Uncle Maxie. You see me? But while there, you don't know, we always have to network. Excuse me, we always have to do different things. So I actually got the opportunity to perform on Boombox, and that was kind of like my first big performance, so to speak, in my native country. So I'm a shell down the crowd as well. You see me? We get a good response. So I'll always remember that, because that was like kind of like my welcome home kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the one that definitely stand out, Beenie G and Boombox, right?
No, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
So, was there ever a time that you thought about quitting music?
Never.
Never?
Never,
Right.
ever. Even though it get challenging more while, I feel like Jano started. Like, when me I gonna get the big break when I know me deserve. I know I'm doing well and I'm consistent and I'm doing good music that people like, otherwise. You see me? I'm one of the writers right now. But I never lose hope. I always pray and I always ask God for blessing me with the wisdom and courage to keep on keeping on.
Of course.
It never crossed my mind fully for me say, yo, I'm pack up and done this. If I do that, I might as well be dead. That's how serious it is. We take music. Music is like life to me, bro. You see me?
Yeah.
Something what we love differently. So, yeah, man, we never think about quitting. None at all.
No, that's good, definitely, man. Still continue doing what you're doing, because I'm telling you, you're very talented.
Respect.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem.
Respect.
So, how would you describe your music?
My music, yeah, is soulful, really, if you think about it. Because what we are singing about, a lot of people might say, oh, Beenie G, some of your songs, you know, some of your lyrics derogative or some of this, but what we are singing about is life. So my music is a reflection of what's happening and what I see around me. So if I see the girl in my party, I broke out and I jiggle, and I go sing a song named Jiggle for me. And me I go sing Invertebrate. You see me? If I see like whole heap of violence are going, I go sing about the violence. Whether from a positive perspective or it might be a negative perspective, but it still be the truth.
Right.
So in other words, it'll come from the soul. You know what I mean? And my music is basically just a narrative of what's happening in the world, bro, and how my perspective on it, really. So that's what
Okay.
I'll say.
Right. So, what would you say is the most important thing for an artist? Or like, or what do you think is the most important thing to remember as an artist?
Your lyrics.
Your
You
lyrics.
have to remember your lyrics. As an artist, when it comes to remember, you have to remember your lyrics. 100%.
Definitely, because you can't be performing and you just stumble. You have to remember.
No, that not gonna look good. That not gonna look good. And even if you stumble, you have to go find lyrics on the spot or find something for improvise. Otherwise, a problem.
Right, okay. So, what advice would you give to an up-and-coming artist who wants to do music? Like, what positive?
Well, the first thing, you know, you have to love it. Because this music thing is not a walk in the park. You see me? Don't feel like, say, well, then, you gotta just do a record tomorrow and you gotta do the biggest thing and I drive Cadillac and Mercedes the next day. No. Now say it can't happen, but you don't be like, that coming like it's a lucky charm. Most artists where you think is a overnight success, trust me, there's 10 years of hard work forward, like behind them. You see what I'm saying? So you have to love the music, you have to willing for graft, you have to willing for put in the work, you see me? And if you have the talent and you network with the right people and you have a good team around you, then there's no reason why I think the artist won't be successful at some point.
Right, okay. So, when you perform, what can you expect people to see? Like, do you like expect them to see like energy? You giving them energy? You bringing energy to them? Like, what do people expect when you perform?
Well, I think before they didn't really expect much, if I'm being honest with myself. But I think now and within the last year or so, probably last 2 years, but let's say the last year or so, they've definitely, when they say a Beenie G and a bill, and when they say a Beenie G performing, they expect energy, they expect good performance, they expect crowd interaction, they expect, you see me, what you call it, follow instruction moment, like give me a wave, yo, over there, so wave. You see me, because I learn from the greats, you know. I study Elephant Man, I study Beenie Man, study Bounty Killer, study Capleton, study Sizzler. Like literally, I don't want for my YouTube, and I study the greats, bro, so that I can be great like them or even greater than them.
Of course.
You see me?
Of course.
So from Beenie G, them can just expect high energy performance and whole heap of crowd interaction and obviously hit song as well for forward though.
Right, okay. So, what would you say is your favorite accomplishment as an artist?
What you mean in terms of accolades one or like what do you mean?
Yeah, like you said.
Well, I got Dancehall Artist of the Year, UK Dancehall Artist of the Year in 2020.
Big up,
You see me?
congratulations.
Yeah, and you don't know there's whole heap of artists here in the UK, whole heap of talented artists. So for me, really win it the year there, which was when I released the Zoom Zoom Flow record, because that went viral and that went all different radio stations and
Yeah,
stuff.
congratulations,
So
man. Big up.
that was, I would say that year really set a platform or put me on the podium for a lot of people within the UK knowing who Beenie G is. 'Cause I've been doing music before, like I said, but I was mainly known in West or within like Greenford and Ealing within my borough. But 2020 put me out to the whole of London, or most of London and the other parts of the UK. So yeah.
Go on. So when you won that award in 2020, how did it make you feel?
Yeah, no man, I was elated. I was definitely excited. I was happy. Big up RBE as well. They're the one that gave me the award. Yeah, it just made me want to just continue, man. I was just, like I said, just more hungry for greatness. You see me?
Right, okay. So, if you could open a show for any artist, who would it be and why? Like, literally anyone. UK, Jamaica, literally anyone.
Big up Beenie man. I know he's here in the UK right now as well. I actually had the opportunity to meet him. We can't even go into the story there too much. But long story short, I met him at the Hammersmith Apollo last year when he was here.
Wow.
And basically, big up my brother Pele. Pele is like friends with his brother. So some conversation was supposed to happen where I was supposed to actually like run out on the stage, he was supposed to call me up. But I don't think that conversation got to happen for whatever the reason.
Right.
So anyway, long story short, I was there literally on stage watching Beenie Man prop. So I'm here and he's where the door is.
Wow.
So I'm like, yo, I want me for those run out. Like, but for some reason, I kind of never want to interrupt him set because him don't know me, him don't meet me yet.
Right.
Long story short, guys, yeah. I met him backstage. And me and him a reason I introduce myself to him and Beenie G. I say name Beenie G, I say Beenie Man, Beenie G.
Yeah,
I'm a general. You see me? I say, yo, big up the Beans and Ray, and the man fully endorsed me, bro. So I say, rah, the legend when I grew up and listen to, happy said my name myself, Beenie after him. Like, so that was like, wow. Anyway, me and him a reason, and he was like, I was like, yo, Beenie Man, you know, so we didn't want to forward on stage and do a one song. He's like, well, you shouldn't forward. Why never forward? Brother, I cry more, I cry now, bro. I say, Beenie Man, anyway, thanks for the reason. I say, yo, we should have reason on stage.
That would have been big.
That, brother, in front of 10,000 people in West London, my hometown. So, anyway, it never get to happen that time. But God's willing, one day, me and the king, me and Beenie Man will perform on stage. Either me as an opening act for him or probably even together, probably him call me on. But if it's God's will, it will happen soon, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that will happen, man, definitely.
Straight.
That will happen, man, definitely. So, what would you be doing right now if you wasn't doing music? Like, if you didn't have a music career?
Boy, I don't know, that one the challenging, because as I said, the music does take over my life from such a young age. But seriously, I'm good at sales. Yeah, so outside of music, I'm good at like networking, I'm good at speaking to people, I'm good at selling, you see me? So I'd probably be doing something in sales, whether it's, you know, car sales, house sales, recruitment, stocks and bonds, whatever it is, you see me? Yeah.
Right, okay. So before I jump into a lot more questions, Beenie G, would it be alright if you could drop a little freestyle for us?
Of course, no problem.
Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play any rhythm and you just spray, give us some bars, yeah?
No problem, bro.
Alright, cool. So let's go.
Choice FM
Yo. Yeah. Boom. When the 40 beat, boy run off a street, them heart a beat, make him heart a leak, blood run like water leak. Yeah. The rifle a 40 feet, boss Israel and Gaza do it. The lion them nah retreat, the king them can't defeat, and me them want delete. Why? My style them hard for teach, my levels them hard for reach. You a toddler go on a preach, but if you this, you get all farmer beat. Boom, knock it till you nah no teeth. Beenie G, let me take like him nah no feet, but have a good finishing like a top baller do it. My style fresh from birth. Y'all friend I say me a the best on earth. Trigger finger me use and make y'all work. Lion King hail from Dunkirk. Fresh from birth. Y'all friend I say me a the best on earth. Make y'all, alright. The thing when me a boss not transparent like cling film. Memorize up the same thing, can't hide it, is a big thing. When that pull out and me aim at the victim, everybody listening, the doctor can't fix him like Rooney. Kick him or a fly like a pigeon. Eagle shot pick him when me aim and evict him. The man a bad man if him friend them not with him. When me rise up, we have more bass than this rhythm. When me a strike it like Drogba, the fool them turf I get attack. That Mark tell Kyzz go on for double. Them things say is a whopper. Like how you think a whopper? Man I feed you some copper. Get y'all in a bush, shoot them like maca. Me and not them father, but them call me them papa. Lyrics me have a latter, full of sweet chat and for romance the ladies make them feel flatter. Me deal with them proper, with a front shot or backer. Fuel pan guineas, okra, snapper. Me not a herbalist, but the rum me take a sipper. Yeah man, me like Divica, cause it build the vibes quicker when me there with all Erica, Sabrina and Felisa, Anita and Trina, plus the other girls me meet her to my house protect Benetta. She jump on the dress, I dig it like me first. Alright, girl your body look nice. Then oh yeah, me have to look twice. What me do? Follow you up on Instagram, car. Baby girl and your face, be me girl well on. Oh, I know if your body feel nice. Come and me touch her in a real life. Enough time me zoom in a 3D. So me bring her over and yo me step in at the dance. Girl a puppy tail and a one drop. Babes, add me on WhatsApp. Give me your number, my girl, and stop chat. And turn around, let me spank you on your frock back. Take out me Lumina, phone for your Snapchat. Then alright, me Instagram tag that me get girl from school days. With my backpack, these girls love me lyrics, them smile and give me a hand clap. So, girl, your body look nice. Then, oh, yeah, me have to look twice. Where guys do, follow you up on Instagram, car. Baby girl, like your fit, be him, girl, one on. More to know if your body feel nice. Come and me touch you in a real life. Enough time. Well, I keep the same rhythm, I know me tell the girl now. Well, alright then, move your hand from your jaw. And then, slap up your jaw. When she see me, she bust a little troops for me jaw. And them style that you want, hey girl, where you want, see it ya, come and feature. Hey girl, come sit down, girl, see the love in ya. Alright, when you shake your bumper or something fine, see that and a pre say your hunting time, yeah. Dance a girl make me bust this rhyme, and no gully but me have to say your thumping time. Girl, your body spectacular, when I pray you choose to open be a killer. Nah bite your nose, a man and a killer. Come here girl, lion love make you happy ya. Watch you now, wind up and climb on it and move your waistline. Love how you shake it a little and back it up and jiggle invertebrate in no spine. Tell a girl wind up and climb on it and move your waistline. Love how you lion at all.
Hey, big up.
We could go all day, my bro.
One more. Yeah,
See, I'm ready, my different. Alright.
Choice FM UK.
Yo. Alright. So them kind of ready, me go.
Oh, when you know the vibes ready.
Not transparent like ring film. I'ma rise up this in thinker. Oh. I shot the lyrics there already. I can't repeat lyrics. A DJ Kyzz show. Pull it up again. Lion attack and a dog a bark. I wanna swim so them can't mistake man to the shot. I mean it's a lion style. I know that tough like iron style. But they up on Choice FM UK. We'll keep it clean. Anyway, them want war, tell them to come. Burn him up, 10 times hotter than the sun want war. Tell them to come. After them 9 night when I beat fish and bread and all rum want war. Tell them to come. In every season, no fruit like mangoes and plum want war. Tell them to come. You know where I go on now? Boom, pumping me use kill snitches. Chop them in a ditches. That we give me 47 wishes. Boy get broke up like broken dishes. The Beenie G, him go swim with me. Me no care who you be, coulda Mr. or Mrs. Kill you, believe it or not like Ripley's. Me a use, me no fight with me. You have to edit it, you know. Sure, yeah, them want war, tell them to come. Cap a shot, burn him up. 10 times hotter than the sun want war. Tell them to come. After them 9 night guys beat fish and bread and all rum want war. Tell them to come. Shot in every season, no fruit like mangoes and plum want war. Tell them to come. Hear the verse I know, To the boy got this. Tell her kick him now the precipice. But them never know the precipice. He pull up a help me, make cash with me now. Him did out of this. When me ready to go knock him like a window shot of this. Me take him out the precipice. The same one we full of. Hey, him get like short. Hey.
I was not expecting that from Beenie G. I was
Lion style,
expecting that. Big up yourself on them freestyles, man. Big up yourself.
A mad thing, man. A simple thing, man.
Right, so let's now. He killed it on them rhythms, you know. Beenie G killed it on them rhythms.
One feet, bro.
Nah, come on.
Brother,
Big
man.
up,
A simple thing, man. Simple thing.
Big up. Nah, I feel like just doing freestyles all day now. I don't wanna ask you no questions.
Send our next rhythm then if you want.
Alright, cool. Next
Send our next
rhythm.
rhythm if you want.
Alright, one more.
All
Next
right.
rhythm now.
Alright. Anything, 90s, R&B, anything. Oh, they want to hear go? The anthem. Turn it up there a little bit there, guys. They don't know, say this song you send me a road. In a 2020. Catch a pre. Watch out. Yeah, they want your name zoom this. Zoom that. Be a girl me got on them zoom fat. No girl can take Kyzz for zoom rat. And any girl this mother get a zoom slap. Girls, reggae, like them a lot me. And the girl exercise for a zoom. Kyzz no zoom clap. Him no zoom brat. Zoom want beef guitar, zoom shot. Who money take out a zoom loan. Doctor say me sick, zoom syndrome. Have a computer, me have a phone, make a call. Get zoom dial tone. Zoom the yard. Zoom the room. Zoom we make our way to my home. Zoom X5. Zoom Zoom unknown. Zoom Zoom jack me in a Zoom Zoom killer. I'm addicted to Zoom Zoom, very good habit. Me see Zoom Zoom, me sitting jump like rabbit. Zoom Zoom rifle, Zoom Zoom ratchet. Zoom Zoom can't escape and me no stab it. Me love Zoom Zoom straight for 10 hours. Me no rate guy where you Zoom Zoom. On Valentine's Day, me give Zoom Zoom flowers. Zoom Zoom get love, sunny and showers. Zoom Zoom sick, get vitamin S. Love Zoom Zoom no, like chicken breast. Zoom Zoom think for done fastly, Zoom Zoom test. Zoom Zoom say me love it, better than the rest. And then Zoom Zoom stress, but nevertheless, love it up leftly. Zoom Zoom in a mess. Zoom Zoom start hide under skirt and dress. Zoom Zoom armors like bulletproof vest. So Zoom Zoom this, Zoom Zoom that. Here you me got and then so. Alright then. Having a good time now. We're having a good time. I hear this a chill and them a wine now. We're having a good time. All way I go on, people still a roping. But a girl when me like when me a 14. Yeah, they only exclusive. Me and the lion them apart. Yeah, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. They want your name good vibes, freestyle. Alright, meet this girl in the tropics, yeah. Sex and money was the topic. She like something, like fear logic, fear exchange details, next was automatic. Tell her, I don't know where you come from, but I am from Jamaica. Yeah, come with me, drink rum, have fun, and make me party on the corner. Girl, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, airport flex, my friends flew in. Car with me and holiday can't ruin daytime. Explore nighttime for the screwing. Girl, where you want move and go on, my girl, evidence is experience. Yeah, me see it clear like we use three lens. We ever end up to be more than friends. Girl, bubble like soap for the dan. Tickle your bumper and brace for lion. She body, she a last and banana. Make my wheelbarrow you like for your carry son. Girl, come with me, live your best life. Yeah, in the past, live your stress life. Yo, me touch you, feel like you're blessed twice. Sure, yeah, yeah. Say she wanna kiss me, hold me, squeeze me, call me, happy like I'm my father. Say she wanna run away, take a holiday, baby, what you say, we can go tomorrow. Say she wanna kiss me, hold me, squeeze me, call me, happy like I'm my father. Say she wanna run away, take a holiday, baby, what you say. What we tell her? Na 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 na, na 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 na, we can go tomorrow. Na 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 na, pull up that time. Man, pull up, give up the Instagram.
Wow, Beenie G, you're cold, man. You're cold. You're cold.
Big up my bro, Lion style, man. Lion flames.
Come on, Beenie G in the studio, Choice FM UK, DJ Kyzz live on your airwaves, interviewing up and coming artist Beenie G, aka Black Lion Style. So let's just get back to the questions.
Man,
them freestyles you did there, no man, they were cold. They were cold. I like how when
respect,
you freestyle, you just do it on the spot. You don't even think what you're gonna do.
and no, we just do it quite natural.
No, of course, because you know when it comes
natural.
to some artists, it's like they're like, oh, what am I gonna do? But with you now, you just
I just want to hear the rhythm. Yeah, man, I just want to hear the rhythm.
Exactly. No,
even
man,
if a acapella, yeah, man, we still Rockefeller.
Go on, acapella.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just dive into the questions again.
Straight.
So, could you see yourself doing a different genre other than dancehall?
That's a good question, you know. So actually, I've ventured into various other genres as well. So a lot of people don't know this, but my biggest streaming single, my biggest streaming single to date is actually me being featured on a Polish rapper's song. So the record's called Ten Sam Brook, yeah, which means something like peace, love, and unity in Polish. And that was a collaboration I did with a guy called Kali, big artist in Poland. You see me? That rack up over 500,000 views organically on YouTube. Wow. So we've definitely ventured into that. I've got a record with, I don't want to say it wrong. Let me say Indian, but I think he's either Punjabi or Sikh. Forgive me if I didn't get it right, but his name is Breathe. He's a rapper from Leicester, yeah, and he's an Indian rapper. I've also got a record to forward out with him soon as well. You see me? And we have various different records, like, you know what I mean, with UK, like rappers and like drill artists, with R&B singers and so forth. So, yeah man, we venture into different genres definitely, but a dancehall, me say. We represent dancehall to the fullest, you see me? If you look on Beenie G, You see, dancehall, hardcore dancehall as well. Authentic dancehall, you see me?
Right. So we heard it, Beenie G does dancehall, yeah?
Straight.
Right. So what would you say is your greatest strength as an artist?
I would say my greatest strength, I've got quite a few, but definitely I would say and I'm still getting better at it, so it's not like I've even reached my peak yet. But certainly my greatest strength would be, I would say, my performance. Like, the funny thing is, a lot of people don't know I'm always nervous before I go on stage. Big up Shana, she know, but me just not show it. Cause it's like, me literally morph into the lion, bro. When me say lion style, a serious thing. You see me? It's like, as soon as I have the fire phone in my hand, and them call me on next on stage, or live from West London, or Kingston, Jamaica, whatever them say, and me hear the name Beenie G, it's like, me just morph, bro. And it's like, me forward into the Black Lion King, and it's like, me ready. So, when me dip on stage, me is like a beast, bro. And I always aim to give my best. You see me? So, I feel like my performance is definitely a strong point right now, and it's only getting better and better, like I said, with each outing, you see me?
No, man, of course. It's like when you perform, it's like you're progressing. So you're not there yet, but you know, like when you're progressing and you know
man.
where you want to be. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
So big up. So, so do you prefer listening to music or making music?
That's a tricky one still. I definitely full joy both, but I would say as I'm a creative, as I'm, someone who writes and produces not just my own music but for others as well, I definitely full joy the creating process, but certainly I do like and I do enjoy listening to music as well. But if I should pick one, I should probably say creating. Definitely.
Right, okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, how do you balance like your family and artists? So say for example, if like you've got a family function that you want to go to, but then you've got a performance to play at. Like, so how do you balance the family and then you being an artist?
Yeah, it's a good question, and like I told you earlier, that's one of the biggest challenge of being an artist, because the music, I'm at a point right now, a stage in my life where the music almost, like, you see me, it's almost like it's a battle for number one priority, but at the same time, family is important, you know what I mean? I've got a little daughter as well. We got my daughter, Makara.
No, big up Beenie G's daughter.
Yeah, man, big her up, man. Cause even she look like she want the music too,
Oh.
She's 3 right now, but I tell her she loves sing, and she like tap things, like she like percussion, like she'll be a little drummer or something. Me wouldn't surprise if she like there in the music. But anyway, you don't know, family can always come first still, because you don't know family is the legacy. You see me? And family is everything. But next to family is music. So if I have a family function, I go probably, one more than logically though, is probably attend the family function first from early out, and then me leave and go do my music thing. Because I know music are usually nighttime thing still.
Yeah.
But if it's a thing where, obviously, because music is work as well. So same like how you have work and you have to go do a 9 to 5 or whatever, if I'm getting paid to do something, my family would probably have to go know, say, yo, daddy, I go get some work done. You see me?
Right.
Which I can help you forget the new shoes and forget the nice handbag or whatever you want. You see me? So we have to do the work. But definitely, I don't know, family is first and everything else after. But the music, there, right after family.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you 4 more questions.
Yeah, man.
And then that's the interview done.
No problem.
Right. So, who would you say... Okay, first, who's better? Shensia or Spice?
Trouble you try to get me in, bro. When you say who's better, what do you mean?
Like, as in music.
All right, here's the thing. I give you an answer, but it sound like a politically correct answer. But I give you a real answer. Remember, say Spice do music from probably. Spice probably had the music before you born, bro. So,
True,
like,
yeah.
You see me? Because Spice had the music from me, a little youth, bro. Like, me I talk like 4. You see me? Because Spice I do music from like 2000, bro, 2001, no joke. You see me? Obviously, Shenseea, relatively, she's not new, but in comparison to Spice, Shenseea hasn't even done 10 years yet, bro. You see me? So, check it out now. If we are talking about performance, delivery, and stage, hands down, you have to get that to Spice. Probably experience is on her side where that is concerned. But Spice have it locked. Spice is one of the baddest performer in a dancehall.
Right.
If we are talking about maybe versatility in terms of records and obviously maybe streaming and I don't know, because obviously Shenseea more new school, so you might have to give that to her. But both of them good, bro. Both of them good in different aspects.
Right,
but I think on stage, definitely Spice have the upper hand. And record-wise, and like songs and, you know, different kind of songs and so forth, I'd probably say maybe Shenseea might you know, take that one over Spice still.
Okay. Skilly Bang or Intense?
Again, similar style, but here we go. And both of them had a run. Skilly is doing well internationally. I think he's on tour with Drake right now. So big up Skilly. You see me? He's doing well for the dancehall culture and so forth. But the two artists, them, if me have to pick one, me have to say Skilly Bang still, because I ain't really heard much from Intense recently. I don't know if maybe him take a hiatus or maybe we just not hear the record them. But Skilly, I see Skilly out there doing the thing, and I wave the flag for the culture. He was in the UK earlier this year as well. So just off that, I'd have to say Skilly.
Okay. Valiant or Byron Messiah?
Brother.
Because you know what it is? A lot of people have been comparing, like what I see on Instagram is like one time someone put up a picture of Valiant and Byron, and then they captioned it, Taliban is like the most biggest song in the dance hall. So like who would you say, Valiant or Byron Messiah?
Hear the thing. Valiant are the hottest artists in a dancehall for the last, close to the last year, bro. Because Valiant run start from about maybe like autumn last year, and the man hot right up until now. So hands down, Valiant are the hottest and most consistent artists. And you still would have to go give Massacre a look in, as because Massacre consistent as hell, bro.
Of course.
See me? We just keep it real. As artists, I watch the space so I go on. You see me? We got my Instagram crew same way. But yeah. So but if we ever compare Valiant and Byron Messiah really only have one massive song, which is Taliban. It's a hit song, bro.
Yeah.
You get it? It's a hit song. Him have other song we bad too, you know, but Taliban's are the main one where people know. Whereas Valiant have about 8, 9, 10 songs, bro, where people know can sing word for word.
Right,
so, and Valiant I do it for a little bit longer upon the mainstream. You see me? So, more than half go with Valiant for this one, but Byron Messiah, very talented as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, both of them are good.
Yeah.
Like you said already, yeah, man. So big up
Very
the both
talented.
of them. Big
Both
up the
of
both
them
of
good.
them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So the last question is Bounty Killer or Vibes Cartel?
Yo, you put father against the son, bro. Alright, here we go on. If we are going to talk lyrically, yeah, Vibes Cartel, in my opinion, are the greatest lyrical artists ever forward out of Jamaica. In fact, we don't put Vibes Cartel as the top 5 in the world where lyric. I mean, it's a lyrics machine myself. I'm not afraid to talk. Vibes Cartel are one of the man who influence me in terms of how to build my lyrics them, how to use punchline, how to use metaphors, similes, puns, and build my lyrics them intelligently, you see me? So big up Adija Palmer. He's a brother we know for read and write. In terms of voice, big voice, Bounty Killer have that as well. And if you realize how my voice sound, I treble when me attack, you see me? So them man there are some man when me listen to, and me try to project my voice as well. So me learn from both of them. But I mean, both of them pros and cons. Killer very good on stage. You know what I mean? Cartel probably not as good as Killer in terms of the command. But the lyrics part, Cartel have that pan a lot, bro. And Cartel will even write song for Bounty Killer as well. You see me? So, look, they want that difficult, they want that challenging, because I respect both of them. And a father versus son. You see me? Because Bounty Killer and Cartel father in a music.
Yeah.
So, Me I go 50-50 upon that one there, sir.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so that is the interview done.
Mad.
So thanks, Beenie G. Thank you so much for having the time for you to come into the studio. Big up yourself. Continue.
No problem. Respect. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Continue doing what you're doing. You get me? Because I'm telling you, once you go big, like, it's going to be good things. Good things is going to come your way, man. You get me?
Respect.
So,
Respect, my
big
bro.
up. Feel free to big up anyone. Feel free to say where your music is out now. Feel free to say what platforms it's on. You get me? So
Straight. Well, first of all, as well, let's big up yourself as well, DJ Kyzz. I pronounce it right?
yeah, we pronounced it
Big
right.
up DJ Kyzz, because you don't know, bro. I first we actually meet in person, you see me?
Yeah.
But you don't know, you're always reaching out to me via the Instagram. You know what I mean? I send you my music and you premiere my music on Choice FM UK. I'm fully appreciative of that, you see me? And you're a young youth, bro. But I say, you love the music. And I think dancehall and the music industry is safe with some people like you. No joke. So people, big him up, you see me? And make sure you follow him as well and tune into the program. Zin, in terms of me, big up to all the listeners as well. Can't forget the listeners listening on Choice FM UK right now. My name is Beenie G. So it's Beenieg. Okay? You can find me on all social media platforms. Instagram, it's Beenieg. The little hacker them hack my Twitter, but me I get it black very soon. But TikTok, it's Beenie G official. Snapchat, it's Beenie G 1. You see me? Facebook, it's Beenie G. Right now, if you Google me, it's just Beenieg. BeenieG.com is there as well, the website. You see me? So people, I'm there, I'm here, I'm everywhere. We're outside. We are putting in the work. Go and stream Addicted, the brand new record. Look out for the Rise of the Black Lion King EP. You see me? Look out for me at a show next to you. Soon. Promoters get in touch. From your book Beenie G, a beer energy. You see me? So that is it. Big up on yourself, and Kyzz, big up yourself for having me here
Thank
again.
you, man. Appreciate
don't
that.
know.
No problem. No